There's an unprecedented layer of irony here, but I've got to do it anyway. Special thank you to Prize Picks for sponsoring this channel. Available in over 40 states across the US, sign up today to get $50 of lineups for placing your first $5 lineup. Enjoy the chaos.
Welcome to the current year.
Are you kidding me?
Wow. He did it. Gambled on college football games he played in, and yet somehow he's been granted eligibility to play further football. Well, pardon my slight overreaction to this news, but, what the actual holy mother of it? So what you're telling me is that you can quite literally break the rules of the NCAA with no care in the world, get some sort of corrupt dipshit judge to cover for you, sue into oblivion until someone caves and you finally get your way. I'm shocked, flabbergasted, discombobulated, shitting out of every hole in my body. Who would have seen that coming? This was the easiest case for the NCAA to win, to finally get some sort of respect back, like taking a top 5 team against a shit-ass D2 school. They got a layup of a case here, and yet somehow they still got their ass handed to them in court. I'd really like to know what goes on within this organization nowadays, because I too would like to be paid for being as useful as a sandpaper condom. Preliminary injunction in a mini! Preliminary injunction in a mini! This wasn't some run-of-the-mill NIL case with rules that are nuanced through contradictions. This wasn't a case of players doing something 10 years ago that's resurfacing today. This wasn't even any sort of allegation. This was a case of someone getting caught violating the oldest rule in the book for years on end, backed up by the fact that Sorsby himself admitted it. He outright stated he did it. He did it thousands of times even, and yet somehow, some way, he's eligible to play for 2026. Squidtard! Tech gave him a suspension for 2 games against Abilene Christian and Oregon State! Wow! Bet that'll make all the difference. Better sit him for the 3rd strongest opponent Tech plays, Sam Houston! This is an atrocity to the sport. A clear calling for all college athletes that can get away with quite literally anything now if the judge running the show is biased enough or if you're good enough at the sport. This was also the ultimate macrocosm of everything the NCAA hasn't done in the past 5 years. Since the birth of NIL, they have allowed just about everything to happen without garnering some sort of pushback. They've been pushed around time and time again in court. They allowed a G League from the NBA to return to college basketball. And of course, they allowed Michigan to get away scot-free with years of sign stealing and scouting violations. Oh, they gave Coach a show cause. Oh! Should we really be surprised that Sorsby too was able to bypass the laws of the NCAA? Because they are now the French police. They exist as decoration to play pretend and act like they have some sort of power, when in reality, they have nothing more than the college football offseason's clown of the week. Wear that medal with pride, because it very well might be the last thing you earn before you're abolished. I dedicate this last portion of the video to Mr. Steve, Mr. Sark, Steve Sarkisian. I ask on the behalf of everyone watching this video that you put on your big boy pants, grow yourself a big old pair, and convince the administration for Texas to greenlight the game between you and Texas Tech. If we can't stop Tech from getting Sorsby back, the least that you can do is help to make sure that they don't get away with it completely. I'll retract every horns down I've ever done on this channel if you can do that one simple thing for me and beat these motherfuckers silly. All these theatrics just to score 0 points in the playoffs. Fuck y'all. Oh, and side note, there's only been one time the NCAA actually fought back against the quarterback trying to come back for another season, and out of all the ones that have tried and actually succeeded, I wonder who the one who didn't be. Oh yeah! Joey Aguilar! Looks like you and the Talafee have something in common after all. You're both useless!